Hi guys, it's Gorgeous Polo here. Welcome to another edition of Polo's Nuggets. I am so excited. I'm doing another video and we're talking about life lessons again, things that I relate with, things I think I have experience in, and yeah, to just share my thoughts basically on the subject of the day. For those who have never seen my video before, I am Gorgeous Polo on all social media platforms on Instagram and Twitter. So follow me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Let's socialize. Okay. Right. So today we are going to be talking about timing. Yes, life's timing and rejection. So, have you ever been rejected before? Have you wanted something so badly, you do everything you can to have this thing, but you don't get it? How do you feel? How do you handle it? How do you manage yourself? How do you manage your emotions when you get that rejection email or you get that rejection response from someone you thought or from an organization you thought was going to give you that thing that you really, really wanted? It's a tough one, isn't it? I've been there. I remember when I did my business analysis training 11 years ago, I was so good in the class that everyone in my set thought I was going to be the first to get a job. But no, I didn't. I had lots of people who were not even answering questions in class getting roles, but I was not getting any role. I attended interviews upon interviews upon interviews. Some of them I get to the second stage, some of them I get to the last stages, but I just was not getting that job offer that I really wanted. It took me 11 interviews, guys. Yeah. 11 interviews, 11 business analysis interviews before I got my first role. And since then, since I got my first role, it's been from one growth to another. And I am so grateful to God and to everyone who's given me these opportunities to serve in the capacity of a business analyst. So, in the world of business analysis, what do? We basically help organizations deliver change. And I love what I do. Oh, everyone who knows me knows I love my job. I love being a BA. I love to impact projects. And I've always had really great feedbacks. In projects where I get not as great feedback as I want, I improve myself in it. And that's how you get better in life, So when I had those 11 interviews that I wasn't getting my first role 11 years ago, what I started doing at some point was I then sit back and go through the feedback I get from the previous interview and then work on myself for the next interview. So I did that until I got my first BA job. So that was how I managed it. So that has taught me over time to, when I get a no from any quarters, I feel disappointed. It's okay to feel disappointed when you get a no. It's okay to feel disappointed when you get that rejection. But don't dwell on it. Don't sit back and feel sorry for yourself. No, I don't do it. Don't sit back doing this pity party-ish that some people do. And then, I say, I'll go in now. It's a rejection. Don't. Dust yourself up and try again. I know people who really wanted to get a particular contract. They work so hard, they study so hard, they prepare so hard, and they don't get it. I just say to them, I'm not being insensitive, but it's for a reason. Something better is coming. And for those jobs that I got rejected on, when I eventually got my first BA role, I looked back and I said, I'm glad I didn't get those jobs because this pay was much better than whatever I was applying for. So what's the lesson there? When God tells you to wait for something, when God tells you to wait, He's preparing the best for you. That's how I see life, okay? That's how I see life. When I'm waiting for a particular thing and it's not happening, I just tell myself, it's coming big. It's coming big. So that helps you stay hopeful. That helps you work harder. That helps you, focus on the good things that you have and take your eyes off the things that you don't have yet, because they will come. Yeah, it will come. Definitely, it will come. Talking from experience. Oh my goodness, yeah. Trust me, believe me when I tell you, it's gonna come. It might take some time, yeah. So I've learned over time not to give God ultimatum, because I realized that I get really frustrated when I say, oh God, I want this by so and so time, and it doesn't happen. You start doubting yourself, right? I remember when I was single, I said to myself, I'm going to get married before 30. I'm going to start having babies. And by 35, I will be done having babies, and then growing my career, blah, 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 blah. I had everything planned out. And God showed himself that he's sovereign. You can't have your life planned out like that when you believe in a supreme being who is sovereign. Yeah, God is sovereign. He does what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Not on your timing. No. So I've learned to want something from God, do all I can about it, sit back, swing my chair, and relax. Because I know it's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, he will tell me why it's not going to happen, and then I'll let go. So what I'm trying to say is, try not to give God an ultimatum. If you want something, don't tell God, I want it by so and so time. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't happen, you feel frustrated because you thought it was going to happen, because it's in the past, it has happened before. So I just try not to give God ultimatum. I want something, pray about it, work towards it, and let God do what he wants to do. When I was single, I said to myself that by 35 I'll be done with having babies. But no, at 35 I'd not even had my first. I had my first at 36. And what did that teach me? It taught me to calm down, right? Do all you can and leave the rest to God. He's supreme. He knows what you want. He knows what you need. So all you need to do is to leave everything in his hands and let him sort you out. I hope someone's gained something today. I hope you've been able to get one or two values from everything we've talked about today. Till I come your way next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will have more nuggets to talk about. Stay well, look after yourself. Yeah, you're very important. Gorgeous.